Anything I say or do in these videos is not financial advice. You should not do or say anything based off of what I say or do in my videos. Happy investing. This is No Face. Fuck the bots.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the NoFaceCrypto channel. What is no faces, no case? You feel me? Long story short, alright, we got war still going on, and I don't want to talk about it. So, with all due respect, Iran is going crazy right now. And with all due respect, again, I believe the United States is going to get involved here, and we'll see. I mean, I don't think we need to be in the Middle East right now, but we'll see what happens. Um, Not great news, macroeconomic wise, market wise. This is something that has to get taken care of, obviously, before something, you know, before a real market cycle can pop off. Obviously, over the last day, week, things are looking not great. But don't stress, guys. There's stuff going on in the background here, and if you don't have the balls to sit here and hold, then don't. But if you do, you're in the right spot. So, in better news, we've got the Fear IQ, aka the XRP ETF I had spoken on yesterday, is dropping today. It is now released on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Um, this is a spot ETF, and it is the first of its kind access to XRP in North America. All right, Canada is currently ahead of the United States as it is with cryptocurrency, ETFs, exchange traded funds, digital assets, everything like that. Um, as you can see here, though, Canada is popping off. Um, Now, 3IQ, that company, the one that is behind the asset, behind the ETF, XRP ETF on the Toronto Stock Exchange right now, is a majority owned Japanese company. And Japan, as we already know, is pretty much leading with XRP development and stuff like that. They love XRP, we love Japan. Um, so it's really interesting when you look into all this stuff. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. Please understand here, like if Canada is getting involved right now, the United States is following quickly ahead. So just don't, or quickly behind, if you will. So, these markets are going down all crazy. Don't even stress about it. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds like, what is this guy talking about? Like, my portfolio is down, whatever. Well, over the last week it might be down, but if you guys are smart here, you shouldn't be down, long term. H bar, solid buy here. I'm honestly, I'm thinking about going in buying in some H bar right now. The price is quite low. I don't like that, but it is a great buying opportunity. H bar is like honestly an amazing project. Um, a lot of people probably bought the top here at 17 cents, but that's okay if you just wait long term here in this market. Um, that's why I really don't like talking about prices and short-term charts too much, unless you have something pop off for hundreds of percent very quickly, like a ZBCN. But I don't like really talking about prices too much because long term, it's not going to matter. Long term, if these prices do what they're intended to do, if these projects do what they're intended to do, if you will, um, a couple cents here and there isn't going to matter. So it really doesn't matter. It's either like it's all or nothing pretty much. So even with something like XTC, for example, XTC is a great project, but this thing's been dumping over the last week to month. Um, is that to say you should just completely ignore XTC? No. But these are great buying opportunities just all around with all the macroeconomic stuff going on. Every utility coin is a good opportunity to buy right now. Not financial advice, but um, XTC. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. I missed an entire XTC run back in January. I completely missed it, but XTC is a great buy-in right now as well. Plenty of buy-ins anywhere you really look. Stay away from meme coins, in my opinion. Um, yeah, not much really to say here. We've got the Iran president, whoever. This guy is this motherfucker got himself painted behind him. What is he even talking about? But I'm gonna play this for like 1 or 2 minutes, and I'm gonna let you guys listen. Um, Obviously, the United States and Israel are pretty much calling for them to surrender. Iran saying we ain't with that. So this isn't gonna like end well. It's gonna someone's getting destroyed. Basically, is what I'm getting out here. And we've got this war going on, but behind closed doors, there's a digital war. Um, and don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they start blowing a lot of these countries down and restructuring them with digital assets and a completely new banking system. I know it sounds crazy, but it will happen. All right. They're going to bank the unbanked and they're going to completely control everything. But forget it. Listen to this.
ملت عظیم و شأن ایران سلام عرض میکنم.
I greet the great and glorious nation of Iran. The first thing I would like to say is to praise the behavior of our beloved nation in this matter that the enemies have recently brought to the country. The Iranian nation has shown that it is both steadfast, courageous, and punctual. This great movement that the people showed to the world on the day of Qadr was a great movement. The gatherings of the people, the marches of the people in these few days, their presence in the Friday prayers, and their marches after the prayers, all of this indicates the growth of the Iranian nation and the strength of rationality and spirituality.
Yeah, so basically they're cooked. And I don't really have to say much else here. That's about it. War's not great. I don't really want to talk about it but this isn't going to end well. The only way this ends basically the US gets involved and they fucking cook them. Unfortunately. Um I'm seeing stuff saying the US says they have air superiority. We already know this. They're talking about touching our boats. Please don't touch our boats. Um, and something else I had seen is that, like, literally Fox News is talking about dropping 30,000-pound bunker bombs with B 2 bombers on Iran right now, okay? It's not good. And if they're talking about that, then they got something else better than the B 2 bomber up in the sky waiting. All right. We don't know the extent. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it. But that's really neither here nor there. We got the XRP ETF popping off. Super, super good news. This is one of many, and you're going to start to see. That's why you're seeing such a big push for United States ETFs, XRP ETFs, with the Franklin Templeton, for example, because you got Canada doing stuff like this, spot ETFs, all like so. United States doesn't want to be behind here. Um, and to be quite honest, the United States is the moneymaker. The New York Stock Exchange is the moneymaker internationally. Um, and it's just true. Everyone has a hand in the American stocks and crypto. So just keep an eye out. Stay diligent. Just a small update for today. Nothing really much else to say here. I mean, it's getting crazy. We'll play it by ear and see what happens. But market-wise, we're not looking too great for today. I mean, it's fine. It's not really too big of a deal. We've been going down for a while, so if you don't got the nuts if you don't got the nuts to be able to handle it, then you shouldn't really be in this space. Um, Once we get a better macro vision of things, and once this is all settled, there can't be war internationally popping off like this. Once this is settled completely, um, I think we'll be in a safe space to allow Bitcoin to run. But this is a very prolonged cycle. But we'll see. I mean, maybe the cyclical nature of crypto is completely over, guys. So we don't really know. Stay locked in, stay vigilant, no face. It's fuck the bots. I'm gonna get out of here. Quick update for today. Y'all have a great one.